Hi guys, thank you so much for tuning in with Talking with Ness. It's your girl Nestorine, and today I have a special guest with me. I'll let him introduce himself to you, but in the meantime I want you guys to comment if you have any questions, subscribe, and hit the bell for future notifications. And then my guest, can you please introduce yourself?
Well, thank you so much, Nesta. My name is Prince L. Marie, and I serve as the youth president of the Liberian Association of Arizona Leadership Council.
Nice to know. So I have a couple of questions for you for people to get to know you better. Can you please tell us a little bit about yourself?
Wow. Well, I was born and raised in West Africa, Liberia. I immigrated from Liberia to the United States in 2006 as a political refugee after escaping 14 years of civil war in which my brother was killed. Obviously live in Arizona, and I'm a student at Arizona State University, and I'm pursuing a degree in political science with an emphasis in international relations.
That's good. And why did you choose that field?
It's kind of personal to me. Number one, based on my experience living in Liberia, West Africa, where I've seen a lot of social injustice, corruption, and the fact that my brother was killed. And that also inspired me to pursue legal education, because I feel like with a law degree, you can make transformation and change. And I also believe that you can make a lot of impact. So, and I'm the kind of person, I love to sit in the courtroom, I love to argue, I love to debate, I love to challenge the system. So, and I feel that law school is the best route for me. So that's the reason I want to be a lawyer. And besides that too, I just love helping ordinary people, and I feel like law school is the right.
Yeah. So, question. So, if you wanted to help people, why not medicine? Why not teaching? Why not like working something else and help people? Why law? Like, what is something that attracts you to law? Like, you feel like you have connection to it?
Well, I love power. You know what I mean? And the reason I love power, because I feel like there's different type of power. You know, some people are in power because they want to pursue their own personal interest. But the reason I choose law, because I feel like it's where you can make a lot of impact and stuff. For instance, I want to be able to prevent somebody from going to jail. You know what I mean? That's number one thing. I'm saving life. It might not be in the medical field, but at least then I have to go to jail. You know what I mean? Number two, I don't love chemistry. I don't love biology. I don't like nothing that has to do with medicine. No, it's something I don't really have passion for none of those things. So I feel like law school is my ride.
Oh, so you feel like law school is the place to be?
Yeah, it is the right place to be.
That's really good. So what's your area of interest in law? Are you like criminal? Do you want like criminal law, or you want to do something else?
It's funny, as far as I contemplated about being a civil rights and a constitutional law, and I want to be a constitutional law professor and a civil rights attorney. But after spending years working on political campaigns and being a part of a lot of political process, I feel like immigrant and spending a lot of time in the courtroom. You know what I mean, like helping family with legal issues and stuff. And I feel like criminal law and immigration law is my area, is what I want to focus on, especially with all the political climate we have in the world. Immigration is a very important role to pursue.
Yeah, and then how do you know you make a good lawyer? Like, I have a feeling you'll be a good lawyer, but like, how do you know you'll be a good lawyer? Like, what's something that is different from other lawyers that you don't possess?
Well, number one, everything I do in life, I put God first, unequivocally, because God knows my passion, God knows my determination, and God knows the reason I want to serve my people. And there's things I do. I work with a lot of people and stuff. Sometimes, for instance, let's say if they want to go and hire an attorney, you know what I mean? There's certain things I can do the research by myself. You know what I mean? I don't ask people to pay me. You know what I mean? It's because of the passion. And it's because that's what I love to do. I love helping people because as I said, I don't want to see somebody go to jail. Or I don't want to see somebody being denied by the Department of Homeland Security or being denied by immigration because of some little error within that immigration application. So, and that's what, because of the passion. And yeah, once you have passion, you're gonna do something to the best of your ability.
That's true. And how do your friends or parents or people around you feel about your career that you have decided? You have chose to pursue it, and how does that have influenced you on basing your decision to be a lawyer?
Well, obviously now you're gonna have people who, my friends, my family, they support that because they do believe that I love to help people, as I said, and they feel like law school is a good route for me, and my friends feel like, okay, you know what, if that's something you want to do, just go for it. We want to see another brother of color in the courtroom, be able to challenge the system because we don't have too many maybe Liberian lawyers in the state of Arizona,
Yeah.
So, and I want to be a part of that system where people will feel comfortable to seek legal advice instead of not going to a white attorney or a Hispanic attorney to seek legal counsel. They're gonna come to me and say, we have our African brother or our Liberian brother, to be specific. So I wanted to feel comfortable. So that's something to really feel like, okay, that's good. That's a good way.
That's really good. And then, what's the journey like? How would you explain to someone who's interested in going into law school? What are the steps to follow?
Well, I'm not in law school yet, but I can't wait to start. I'm so I'm so excited. Obviously, you have to get a bachelor's degree from an accredited university, meaning that a good university that's recognized. Get a bachelor's, absolutely, get a bachelor's degree, and once you get a bachelor's degree, you have to take the LSAT. That's the law school admission test, and I think you guys, some people who want to go to med school, they take the MCAT, and then some people who want to do pharmacy school, they take the PCAT, if I'm not mistaken. So it's like a test you have to take to be able to get into law school.
Okay, so how they say some careers are in the family line, like your dad was a lawyer and you want to be a lawyer just like your dad, or your dad was a doctor. Do you have any family members that were into law or were lawyers or anything like that?
No, absolutely not. My dad actually, he been a teacher. It was I think last year. I was able to help him go back to school to get his bachelor's degree. Because back in the days when he graduated from high school, people in Liberia or Africa per se, once you graduate from school, you can be able to teach at high, because you're so knowledgeable. So yeah, he always been a teacher, and so there's no one in my family I can recall that served as an attorney.
So you are the first person in your family.
For what I know right now, yes, definitely, unequivocally.
I believe you're proud of yourself.
I don't think so. That's so nice of you. I always do this. If I want to be proud of something, people like you guys are the reason I'm always proud. No, I'll be honest with you. You guys are the reason. I feel like I've not accomplished nothing extraordinary. Even people say, oh yes, I think you have done a lot. There's still a lot of things to do.
And then what are your specific goals that you have regarding the law school and going the whole journey? What are your goals, your 5-year goal from now?
That's a legitimate question, and I love when people ask this question. Everything I do in life, obviously I put God first. I love to have a comprehensive plan. So if plan A doesn't work, then I will be able to pursue plan B. Once I get my undergrad from ASU, hopefully next year by the grace of God, I want to go to law school. It's going to take 3 years and get my law degree. And once after I do that, who knows, maybe I'm going to try to marry, maybe at a time I'm gonna have kids, who knows, right? Because I'm getting old now, right? I'm getting old, right? I need to settle down right now, right? So you get my law degree in the next 5 years.
No, so okay, you get your law degree in the next 5 years and then get married.
Oh, potentially, let's see. Let's see, right? Yeah, that's the plan, right?
That leads to a question: are you single?
If I'm single,
yes.
Well, that's a question. If I'm single. You know what? You know when you want to pursue political office, you want to be careful who you date because there's always a lot of question marks. So yeah, for right now, I'm single.
So ladies, if your dream was to marry a lawyer, listen to this. 5 years from now, start lining up because he's gonna need a wife 5 years from now.
Oh wow.
That's 5 years from now, not right now.
Oh, not right now. Why
not right now, man. 5 years from now.
Why do you keep trying to invest in me right now?
No, not right now. Right now you have to focus.
She's trying to let all the ladies stay away from me. I see.
Oh my God. So what experience you have had in the community, involvement in demonstration of your the law in your community?
The law in my community.
Yeah.
Well, something I realized, my African brothers and sisters, they don't already have knowledge to the law, and even though I'm not a constitutional scholar, I'm not a legal scholar. But our people, sometimes want to go to court. Sometimes the prosecutor give them different options. I don't know, like for instance, one thing I realize is plea marketing. Sometimes we go to court and the prosecutor don't want to take you to trial. Somebody's gonna come over the deal. So for instance, let's say quote unquote you committed a crime and you're supposed to serve like 10 years in prison. And if you talk to the prosecutor and admit that you don't want to did it, they're gonna try to come over the deal. And I've seen most of my Liberian brothers and sisters who I spent a couple times in the courtroom. And sometimes I see like the prosecutor come over the deal just for them to sign the paper. Give them a deal they don't even understand. And sometimes when I go to court with them, I say the back of it, I say don't sign that. If you don't understand what the prosecutor is saying, I don't want you to violate your rights. So I also think the laws, they don't really understand the laws and stuff. And sometimes little things can get you in trouble, trust me. A little mistake can get you in trouble.
That is so true. And then being in the Liberian Association leader, as you say you are, how is that contributing to towards your studies as going into law school? How is that like something that is like, yeah, I've already have skills because I was a community leader, that I already had leadership skills, that's gonna help me in my law, pursuing my law degree? Well,
besides, I've always been involved before even the Liberian community. I've been involved in politics at a young age. From 2007 when Barack Obama was running for president, I was volunteering. And in 2011, a friend of mine was running for mayor, Greg. I used to help on a campaign. 2016, when Hillary Clinton was running for president, I was hired to work in Ohio to work for the Ohio Democratic Party. And also in 2015, I interned in the United States House of Representatives. I interned in Congress. So I've been around, before the Liberian community and stuff. Yeah, exactly. So I already had that experience. I already have that knowledge. So being a part of the Liberian community is even great because then I have to be able to spend enough time to help my people. Some of the knowledge I get with interning in Congress or maybe working in political campaign, I can be able to use this experience and help my people specifically within the Liberian community.
That's so interesting. I didn't know you did so much thing. It's a long list and I'm like, oh wow, that's so interesting. And I understand that you're going to school and you are working and everything. Like, I know it can be stressful sometimes, or if not all the times. So how are you handling stress? Like when you are like over, everywhere, how are you handling the stress level?
To be honest with you, every time you see me on social media, I'm always smiling on Facebook. I'm always excited. People think my life is so great. But to be honest with you though, in life, if you don't make yourself happy, nobody's gonna make you happy.
That's true.
Everything I do, it's hard, like unequivocally, but I'm the kind of person, there's a reason I wanna be a lawyer. And there's a reason people look up to me. So, and I tell myself, let's say for instance, I have a client, right? That client about to go on a trial. And I'm the only person that will be able to defend that client. Maybe the case is hard. All the lawyers don't want to take that case, right? But I feel like that person's life depends on me, right? So when I think about those things, I always keep working harder because it's not always about me, it's about the people. It's about the people I represent, and people like you guys are the reason that keep me motivated. It's not easy. It's not, but you guys are my inspiration.
Yeah, that's really true. Like,
well, Sue, I didn't really tell you this. When I was in Liberia, West Africa, your parents don't have the opportunity, you can go to school. So when I was over there, I stopped in the 2nd grade. When I came to the United States, they put me in the 8th grade because of my age. So I skipped 3rd through 7th grade, and I started school from the 8th grade. When I was in high school, I was a 3rd-year senior. I went to Maryville High School. And when I was there, when I was trying to graduate, people said, oh, at that time I have to take the Ames. You know what I mean? And I needed the Ames to graduate from high school. Took that Ames the first time. I took it on my 9th try before I was able to pass it. And because of the Ames, I couldn't graduate in 2011. And people was mocking me. They said, oh, I was stupid. They started using all these negative terms. And to be honest, does it hurt? Yeah, it does work. It hurts a lot. But I didn't give up. And because I always knew what I wanted to be, I knew what drafted me. I knew the reason I wanted to be a lawyer. So didn't give up. By the grace of God, I was able to graduate high school in December 2012. So I've experienced a lot of disappointment in life. When people see me on Facebook, my life is not 100% complete. I just work hard. Everything I do in life is hard work. But yes, do I experience disappointment? Definitely I do. But I know how to handle with the grace of God.
Yeah, that's the whole secret, to just know how to handle everything, because the world is not fair to any of us.
It's true.
It doesn't matter what you are doing, like they wait for that one little mistake that you do and they forget the whole 9 good things that you have done, and they count you on that one mistake that you have done, and they judge you on that, which is really harsh because nobody knows how hard you are really trying to be the best person you can be. Nobody. So yeah, and then I have another question, like what accomplishment are you most proud of? That's something you have accomplished and you're proud of.
Well, I mean, that's a legitimate question. Then I have to think critically because that's a very critical question. I would say my biggest accomplishment in life, is people like you guys. And let me tell you the reason why. If I have somebody that come to me and say, "Oh, it is because of you," I was able to get this done. That makes me feel more proud because the fact that I'm making a difference. And sometimes you follow me on Facebook, I post a lot of people, right?
Mm-hmm.
I love that. I celebrate Black excellence. Because when I see somebody doing well, it inspires me. It's motivating me. So yeah, I would say people like you guys are my greatest accomplishment.
And then what motivates you to do your best, your very best, beside us people? What else motivates you to be like your very best?
Number one, my mom. My mom is a single mother. She has been very, very influential in my life. And another reason is Barack Obama. The reason I work hard and I really been involved in American politics, it was because of Barack Obama in 2007 when he first ran for president of the United States. And being able to read about the Obama journey, that gave me hope and inspiration to see, okay, this guy came from nowhere, but he was able to pursue the highest office in the land. So when I see people like that, I tell myself.
And then do you want to describe your personality? Yeah, like to describe yourself.
Well, sometimes a lot of people try to have a misinterpretation of me because I'm a very social person. Obviously, I want to get into politics. So as aspiring politician, you have to really connect with people. I love to talk. Depends on when it's necessary. And I just love to make sure that people call me very charismatic. However you define that. But very social, charismatic, algorithm, love to really help people. That's just my passion. And I can be at the same time I can be very sophisticated. I know when to switch. I can put a suit on. Right, I can be a politician. At the same time, though, I can just be a regular person. Not just me, because there's a time for everything.
Everything, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. And then I believe you have a best friend, right?
Yes, I have a best friend.
So if your best friend was to ask to describe you, would they say the same thing that you just said?
Oh yeah, definitely. I love my best friend. Let me give a shout out to her, Adama.
Your best friend Adama. Okay, we are giving shout outs to your best friend because she'll definitely know how to describe you better than anyone else.
Exactly. What's funny though?
Yeah.
Actually, she made me the godfather for her son.
Yay! Congratulations!
Thank you so much. So I'm a dad now. Adama, thank you so much. Shout boy, thank you. I give a shout out to you guys.
Okay, and then if you were given like a chance to change a couple things about you, what are the 3 things that you change about you most?
Wow. Wow. That's the hardest question. Wow. I feel like wow, that's a tough question. Well, I mean, for instance, I'm a very social person. I guess I'm gonna say this. So a lot of ladies watching me. It's fine. So usually, when I talk to people and stuff, some people, some females might see it different. They're gonna think that, oh, he likes me. You know what I mean? Yeah, they're gonna have a different interpretation. Oh, this dude like me. Oh, you have a crush on me and stuff. You know what I mean? So, I'm the kind of person. I was raised like that, to be very nice to people and stuff, to be very respectful. You know what I mean? So sometimes when I talk to ladies and stuff, they might take it out of context that, oh, maybe he likes me, he's trying to pursue me. And that's something that can be a red flag. They're probably going to tell all the friends, oh, he was ugly. I'm telling you, guys are society ladies, I'm telling you. I'm like, God bless America. I'm like, oh my God, these ladies.
Ladies. So ladies are your problem now?
Yes. Yeah, they are the reason. They're like, oh, he was just talking to me. Like, come on. And then they go and tell the other person. Oh.
Okay, and then which family member has influenced you so far and why?
I would say my mom. And the reason I'm saying she's a single mother, of course, without God first, I was not going to be here. but she was able to sacrifice everything. When she came to the U.S. in 2004, she left us in Liberia, and she was able to work hard, work 3 jobs, just for her to bring my sister and I to the U.S. to be able to pursue a better life. And without God first, without President Bush, because I came here during the Bush administration, George Bush, and I could not be anything in life. I would be honest with you. If I was in Liberia, I don't really think I could have been the man today. So my mom has been very influential in my life.
Okay, and then apart from your mom, like any family member, who else is your biggest role model outside?
It's kind of hard because I have like a holistic list, but to be very specific, to be realistic, I would say Adama. You know what I mean? Adama has been, she's my rock star. Every decision I make in life, obviously I always have to consult with Adama. So I would say she's like my biggest.
One other question: where did you get Adama from? Because I also needed Adama in my life.
Adama. I love Adama. So yeah, I met Adama a long time ago.
Yeah. Okay, so when you need counsel, when you have a problem, an issue, who's the one person that you go to?
Obviously, gonna be God. But to be realistic, but usually most of the decisions I make in life, I take advice from females, right? And the reason I'm saying that because ladies are very smart. I do well when I seek counsel from women, because you guys pretty much ladies. I mean, come on, guys. If you want to be successful, talk to ladies, right? The ladies are very smart, so yeah, I would say ladies.
Okay, ladies are your problems, and ladies are your solution.
Oh, they can be my solution. Right? They can be my solution for making life decision choices. Yes.
Okay, and then what are your hobbies? Like, what is it that you like to do? Because I hope you don't just do books throughout the week. Because that's gonna be some. I mean, I won't be surprised if that's what you do, but there's gonna be something else that you do besides, school, books, and whatever. What are some of your hobbies?
It's funny, a lot of people always try to mischaracterize me. They always think that I'm like this intellectual paragon. All I do, I just focus on the books, which is okay to mischaracterize me. I like the fact that when people don't really know my life, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're always going to assume. I love to, hang out with homies and stuff. I love hanging out with the elders, like the old folks. Sometimes I just, I ain't got something to go to parties and stuff, like clubs. I'm still a young person, you know what I'm trying to say? So I do things that normal age group would be able to do. Hiking, party, chill with the homies, and travel. I love to travel, and I love to listen to politics. It depends, but not every time, but occasionally.
They like to listen to politics.
I do. I love politics.
I'm not surprised. So I know it's a crazy world out there, and there are so many young African people, like girls, boys, who are trying to make it out of high school, and it's not easy for them. Like, what is one advice that you give them, like for people who are in high school who are struggling to finish up their high school? What's the one advice that you give them?
Well, as I said, I was a 3rd-year senior. I repeated my 12th grade year 3 times. I took my aims 9 times before I was able to pass. It was challenging, a lot of criticism, and all I will tell you is success is not easy. Work hard work, put God first. God first, hard work, determination, and dedication will take you far in life. And I'm saying these things because experience does matter. I'm a great testament to those things, right? So if you're trying to succeed, always have a plan. It is crucial, it is very imperative to have a plan. Because if you have a plan, you know what you're going, right? If you don't have a plan, then most definitely you don't have the motivation to excel.
That's really true. And then same applies with someone in college, because I just asked about someone in high school, because experiences are different. Because someone in college is more exposed to so many stuff. Maybe they are this close to finish up their career, but they are also this close to give up. They are at that line, like, should I continue, should I just stop? Or as someone who's already at that level, what's like the best advice you can give someone in college?
Well, I would tell you, college, to be honest with you, I would say work hard, build relationship, you know what I mean, and always look for mentors, right? Because success, especially if you have big dreams that you want to achieve, it's not going to be easy. You need somebody who's going to push you, somebody who's going to tell you, okay, in the style, you can do it, right? I believe in your dream. Those words of encouragement inspire you to keep going. Because I don't give a damn, like, I don't expect you to give me a check to support me. If you give me money, that's fine. But if you tell me that, Prince, I believe in you, you can do it, right? That inspired me to work harder. So that's the same thing in college.
Yeah, that's a very great advice. I hope everyone out there in college, in high school, I hope you guys are listening to this advice and take it. Take it. When I say take it, I mean it. Take it and it will help you. So what is one last way that you have for everyone, from my viewers, for everyone? What's the last way that you have for them?
Well, first I want to say thank you so much for the opportunity you have given me to be a part of this intellectual platform. Whenever I'm being invited to these things, I don't take it for granted. It is an honor. It is a privilege of my life. I mean, you quite invited somebody else, but the fact that you extended an invitation, that really means a lot. And I also follow you on social media. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm going to put you on the spot. But I like what you're doing. I like the work you're doing. Sometimes you might think that you're not making a difference, but somebody else is going to see that, right? Somebody else is going to follow you. Somebody else is going to say, okay, when I grow up, like a little child will say, I want to be like her, right? So those little things that you do, it make a lot of difference. And keep doing that, keep working towards that, and keep put God first in everything. And I mean, you have great dreams, aspiration, and I want to see those things happen.
Thank
you.
you.
So, and to the viewers, I want to say thank you so much for the opportunity to, for taking time out of your schedule to be a part of this intellectual platform.
Wow, thank you so much for accepting my invitation to come here. It's such an honor to actually have you on the red spot today. And then for my viewers, thank you so much for tuning in, Talking with Ness, with your host Nestorine and my guest Prince. Hopefully you guys found this section interesting, and if you have any questions, please don't forget to leave it in the comment section, and then subscribe, and then hit the like button and the bell for future notifications. And